Hi everyone, we're here at Zenkaikon 2023 with Zeno Robinson, known for Dragon Ball Super, Transformers Earthspark, so many things. How are you enjoying the con?
It's been great so far. I've been having a good time. Yeah, everyone's been really, really sweet. And yeah, I mean, it's always like that. So it's great. I'm having a good time.
So you've done a lot of roles in action and anime and superhero stuff. Did you seek out those roles or did you kind of end up in that genre?
I actively seek out, I usually just audition for whatever my agent or whoever's casting throws at me, whatever emails end up in my inbox. But I do tend to lean towards preferring stuff that's more action based and high octane, drama, things like that. Yeah.
Something you can really get your energetic voice into.
Yeah, it's epic stuff, stuff that's just larger than life, stuff that I can really just I guess get a workout in is the wrong way to word it, but just a lot of projects that I think are very much more of the high energy as far as action goes.
Yeah. Speaking of epic shows, you've done roles in recent Transformers and He-Man modern adaptations. Were you a fan of the original versions before those roles?
Yeah, actually, I've had toys of both from the series. I had a He-Man action figure as a kid, and I had Transformers action figures as a kid. So I definitely was a big, I definitely was a big fan of those. I watched I think Cartoon Network did a He-Man show that I watched in the early 2000s, and then I've watched so many pieces of Transformers media. So yeah.
Did they give you toys of your new characters when you got the roles?
I've gotten, actually, He-Man, I just bought my own toy, so no, they didn't give it to me. But Paramount Plus, they were so kind, and they've given me everybody else's toys. But Thrash's toy isn't out yet, but they did send me a box, and it had Optimus and Bumblebee and Twitch. So yeah, they sent me some toys.
Awesome. So what would you say your easiest and most difficult voices are to do?
The easiest voice is probably Thrash's or Hawk's. Thrash is kind of just my regular voice, a little higher. And Hawk's is also kind of just my regular voice, a little lower. But I think Hawk's is a little easier because the lower pitch is easier to maintain on days where I've overworked my voice. The hardest ones are roles like Go and Remy, but for some reason Go especially because I'm talking in a higher pitched voice, and then Go has a lot of really all of his lines are really, really long sentences. So it's really easy for me to run out of breath when I'm playing Go to match the flap, and then also maintaining the higher voice, especially in the more action pieces in the show. That can be hard to maintain, especially in the early mornings when my sessions usually are.
So when you have overworked your voice, what's your go-to voice cure?
There's this thing called Vocal Rescue. It's a tiny little liquid in a jar, and you're supposed to take it with warm water and gargle it for 30 seconds to restore a tired voice. I mix it with this other thing called Gargle Away, and it's this powder that's has this Himalayan salt and apple cider vinegar, and it's got 11 spices. It's like a Popeye's recipe. It's got 11 spices and ingredients. And I mix those two, and I gargle a small little cup of it. And it's really spicy. And so because it's spicy and it's hot or warm, it's hard to get through the whole cup. But that's my if I have to work and I know I've overworked my voice and I need my voice to just be workable, I try to wake up 2 hours early and gargle for the 2 hours and let it sit in my on my cords. But that's my kind of go-to to recover quickly, and also just not using it. Sometimes I'll go to bed, I'll gargle and then I'll go immediately to sleep so that my muscles can relax.
So when you are recording, do you get to work alongside your other voice actors, or are you usually recording alone?
Now recording in a quote unquote post pandemic society. We're not really post. No, not often. Sometimes, especially like on Earthspark, I do get to record on Zoom with everybody else. And so it's like everybody's there in the same booth. But I know pre-pandemic, on certain prelay shows, I got to record with everybody else. But now it's even less common, I think.
So do you have any voice acting role models that you looked up to when you were starting, and have you gotten to meet them?
So many, and I've gotten to meet almost all of them. Phil Lamar being one. He's an incredible actor, and he's done so much. His resume is so stacked. And I actually took classes from him when he was teaching, which was like one of the honors of my lifetime. Kari Payton, Robbie Damon, who I've been able to meet and work alongside, like Ray Chase, so many. Like I Frank Welker, which is freaking insane. Cree Summer, but I haven't met Cree Summer yet. Surprisingly, I've not met Cree Summer, but she's incredible. Not just to like name a few.
So, is there a particular character that you want to voice again that you've kind of stopped voicing?
That's an excellent question. I've actually never thought about it, but I guess in a technical sense, Vanitas. I think we finished the season, and I miss voicing him. So he's definitely a character that I would absolutely love to voice again that I haven't voiced in a while. I'm trying to think if there's like anybody else that's like, wow, that guy was like really fun. Oh, Fogado from Fire Emblem. I could voice Fogado forever. But now that Engage is out, it feels like I'm done voicing Fogado. But yeah, like he's also a character that I just could return to forever.
Are there any projects coming up that you can discuss?
That I can discuss.
That is the key word.
Right. And usually this means I have to think a lot about what can I say and what can't I say. Well, speaking of Fire Emblem, Engage just announced a Wave 4 of DLC, which contains like this extended like Xenologue kind of side story to the game, and that's going to be out soon. As of today, with the Anime Fest, they announced that Horimiya is getting like a extended season, and I'm not confirmed to be working on that, and I haven't worked on it yet, but I hope I do. So if I get called back to play Toru, then yeah, that would be something that I'm looking forward to coming out and working on. I think that's it. I think that's all that I can say. Yeah.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for you.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans before we wrap up?
I love you all. Thank you so much. I meet you guys at things like this, and you're all so wonderful and inspiring. I'm equally as inspired by you as you may be by me, and it really helps me, and not only to like keep going, but to work harder. And to continue to make sure like I don't atrophy and like be a better artist, so I can still continue to bring the same quality of art to you. So I love you all, and I can't wait to meet any of you who I haven't met yet.
It's very good that you appreciate everyone. Of course. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for spending time with us today.
Thank you. Of course.
And as always, have fun and follow your fandom.
This is Bo Billingsley, and you're watching Fandom Spotlight. Be sure to like and subscribe, but more importantly, have fun and follow your fandom.